perfectly allowed. But yeah, so it is in fact double inverted. Okay, cool. Oh, it looks so much better on the PS3. Well, forgot. So now you guys are gonna see how I named the splits on the PS3 one. How is that a grey area? I simply haven't started the run. I simply haven't started the run. Like, the whole point is beating the game in one segment. I haven't started the segment, I was just checking stuff. Is that Dutch? Press triangle to jump. No! You don't say. I did not know that. Oh, you mean HD? No, it's just how you set the mouse control. It's just how you like if you pronounce it in a very visual way, it's H. It isn't H. It's H. It's how you pronounce it. So I just wrote it like HD. Yeah, so that's why I named it HD. Because I've been watching a lot of a YouTuber called DankPods, who is an audio and iPod channel, and he's very funny. So he refers to HP as HP, and then he writes H like that. And he also calls the Sennheiser HD 600s as the Herder 600s. Those are quite funny. Oh, come on. Behave. Oh, really? Come on. Grab on! He didn't want to grab on. SMH. Finally. Thank you. I love that one at the Zama. Thank you. Thank you. That's how some people pronounce it in Spain. Actually, no. More than thank is sank. Thank you. Thank you. S-A-N-K-I-E. No, sank. Yeah, S-A-N-K-I-U. Thank you. Sonk. It's pronounced sonk, right? Hey, oh! I haven't played this game on this profile. Thank you. Oh, the frame rate's so much nicer. Go for plat, yeah. Yeah, because I have so much time. Let me just go for platinum percent right now. Deacon joined in before and asked if this was like all platinum percents. I was like, no. No. No, he asked if it was all 100%. Imagine. The legs, look at that block. Look at those 4 polygons for legs. The HD remaster looks better in some aspects, but it also shows that it's a PS2 game upscaled a lot of the time. Still much better than the PS2 one, though. With the legs. No. The funniest part is check out the HUD, check out the stamina bar. It's like 4 pixels. The stamina bar is like 4 pixels. It's hilarious. Yeah, right. Let me grab every single fruit and every single lizard right now. No, thank you. No, thank you. Bonk. Look at the fucking stamina bar. It's so pixelated. It's hilarious. Oh. Really? Come on. Behave. Ah. A good start. No. This controller's so bad. I forget how bad the DS3 is. The DualShock 2, like... Even the DualShock 2 is better. I can't even do ump jump in PS4 properly. Oh. Is it? Oh no. Oh, it's so nice to be able to see what the hell I am. I planned it this time. This might actually be a faster quad than There's actually a faster quad than on the PS2, even with that shaky start. Yeah, the Colossi... Sound-wise, the PS2 one's a lot better. The PS2, PS3 one's a lot better, because like it makes you more uncomfortable to do this, which is the point of it. Like, the Colossi, a lot of them cry in pain. Like the in the PS4 version, you know, like they're always, you know, it's like ah. In this one, it's just cries of pain, and then like stabbing and getting passed through by the tendrils is so crunchy. It's actually quite it's quite disconcerting. I know, Tic Tac. Like, I completely forgot. I set up my splitters. I split, and then for some reason this morning I was going out for a walk. I was coming back, you know, talking to you Tic Tac about today's run on the server, and then I remembered, oh shit, subsplits, they exist, and I just did it in a second, and it's so good. Because we know the RTA time. We know that I took 2 hours 41 in PS2 without having to like go one by one adding or like like getting rid of the time, stuff like that. You can much better. Oh, really? Because I believe it will tell me that the split time for the PS2 PAL is going to be 2 hours 41 and not the, you know, like the 3 minutes that split technically actually was. if anyone's interested, I posted it in the SOTC channel, how to do subsplits. The technical side. It's not that hard. You simply have to add like a siphon. You need to add a siphon in front. I'm guessing each siphon is like different like tiers. So I think you have subsplits inside subsplits. You need to add siphons in front of the subsplits, and then it will take whichever split is underneath all those siphons will be the main split of it. And then you need to add in your layout subsplits and not splits, because they're two different things. So like, usually, because I had splits on in my layout, and then it was just coming up as just siphons. But then I checked, and it was that now. Yeah, I know, right? That's rough. 3.5 hours, actually. I have about 3.5 hours to beat them both. Which makes it rough towards impossible, but hey. This is PS3. Hello, Ruby! I'm gonna see if hopefully I can be allowed to. So I'm gonna give you a quick recap, Ruby, and to people who have just joined as well, of the PS2 run. It went horrible, obviously. I haven't practiced PS2 or PS3, and I haven't played PS4 in a week and a half, so I'm going perfectly. The beginning of the PS2 one was eh. I got a decent Ballast and a decent quad. I got a decent Gaius, even though I had to do backup strat because I didn't get the launch first try. But I did backup and everything was fine. Oh, hello. Oh. Phaedra, I had to do casual strats, which was a bit... Okay, whatever. I had to do casual strats for Phaedra, which is a bit sad, but... Yeah, whatever. Fucking finally. How are you doing, man? And then I went from a bad run to a really good run. I got any percent Hydra's first try. I one-cycled Dirge first try. Doing really well. And then Pelagia came. I did Pelagia horribly. And then I got soft-locked in Zenobia. Oh, really? So that was a 23-minute split, I believe, which takes the cake for my longest split ever. Come on. I'm so bad at backups with Gaius. I don't think I can get back on. Ah, fuck off. Yeah. I mean, it's been a very fun run. Argus was a pain, but I did it relatively fast. Malice, I couldn't do the speedrun strat either. I had to go for casual strats, or at least to get to him. No, okay. Let me do my backup. So bad at this backup. Never know how to do this backup. Fuck. Why am I doing this backup? Why am I not doing my backup? Fuck. I don't have time to do my backup now. Fuck off. Oh, what is he doing? Oh my god. Come on. It's fine. And I'm also having a problem of I might not be able to finish the run. Because by 10:30 I did promise I would be done with whatever. To have a New Year's dinner. Hopefully I can extend it a tiny bit. This is my backup strat, which is one that I always do. That's one that I learned, even if it's slower, but It's much more consistent for me. Come on, jump out the way. Let's go. Yeah, bitch boy. Fine, whatever. Bonk. Oh, plant. Hell yeah. Nope, okay. That's fine. Oh, the OG. The OG with Wanda just letting go constantly. Oh, the OG. God, this is painful. I'm gonna be safe. Play it safe, play it safe, play it safe. There you go. Okay, let's see. Come on. It's got them dummy thick lips, you know. Wanda has the grip of a small child in this game, I swear. Having to wait for stamina on Gaius. Fucking hell. Shut the fuck up, Dorman. Shut the fuck up. I know you're about to speak, Dorman. Don't you fucking dare. He's speaking. Fuck. The iOS seems Prinzel. No, you don't. Hey. My man's collapsing and Dorman's like, hey, you should try doing this. Ah, shit. I'm actually quite surprised the subtitles popped up. I expected the audio cue, I didn't expect the subtitles to pop up. But yeah, the good thing about sub splits, by the way, is that we can see how long I am taking in real time just for the PS3 one. So we know that I'm 16 minutes in without having to do like all the weird thing of like, okay, we finished at 2:47 and we're at this point, let me do the maths. It just says right there. Sub splits are amazing. Phaedra, I'll give it one try, if not, I'll go for casual strats. Just because I need to get a move on. I may have like half an hour extra. I have to, but it's gonna be rough. Hey, we are on record pace though. But yeah, what did I get that I did well on PS2? I got wing drop on Avion. I got a nice wing drop on Avion, even though then I planted on the second wing, but whatever. Got a nice wing drop on Avion. I got Hydra's any percent. I got Dirge 1 cycle. Oh, Ruby. Phalanx. Oh no, you missed Phalanx. Oh no, you missed Phalanx. I'm just gonna tell you, I went for the 4th sigil. With Phalanx. There's a clip of it. But like, the entirety of Phalanx is beautiful. That entire split is amazing. But Azama clipped the big thing that happened. Just me going for the 4th sigil. Yeah. I went for the 4th sigil, and if someone can find the clip and send it, or just go to clips on my channel, it should be the most recent clip. Hopefully Azama managed to get like the lead up to it, like the build up to what happened. It was absolutely beautiful. I went for the 4th sigil and it went wrong. I forgot about my Phalanx. The second half of the PS2 one was just the meme. It was just one massive fucking meme. Wow, he really doesn't want to jump there. Come on, shimmy, 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 boy, shimmy, boy. Why are you not moving? He's just stuck. Thank you. Okay, 1 second. No, don't walk forwards. Forwards is bad. Turn, turn, turn. Wow, okay. Well, that's impossible to do. That's just impossible to do because you just can't move him while he is... Well, he's over there for some reason. Okay. That's interesting. Like, you can get on it. But then... Oh, you can stand on it on OG, okay. Oh, also Ruby, I've done zero preparation on this. Last time I played the PS2 one, I was like 7 or 8. Last time I played the PS3 was like 3-4 years, it was like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, he saw Ruby. You saw the clip of me going for the 4th sigil. This was, by the way, the 4th time I climbed onto Phalanx. Oh no, you haven't seen it? Go, go, go. Yeah, well... Oh, Trump would never attempt it, but if he would, JK would absolutely destroy Sean. Just because JK knows how to do 2/3 of the run properly. With practice, I'm not sure, but like straight out of the gate, JK would destroy Sean. Yeah, Phaedra's just like this. Casual Phaedra is such a pain. Here we see the natural teal Phaedra. Because fun fact, Phaedra was teal in this version for some reason. So Sancho, when is your all platforms run coming? Huh? Hey, I don't know who you're calling a noob. I am on world record pace. Excuse you. Also, this game is so incredibly loud, my ears are bleeding. So I don't have a volume on my monitor. Ow, my ears. So loud. Okay. All in all, a 6.5 minute Phaedra is not bad. Yes! I miscounted on things! This was 4th. Okay, so I got on Phalanx, okay? And I overstabbed the first one and I took it out. Unbeknownst to me, you probably know this, but unbeknownst to me, there's a timer on Phalanx that I did not know about. Okay? So apparently, when you defeat one of the sigils, you have to defeat all of them. Because now there's a timer and everything closes and it goes down. I did not know that. So I overstabbed the first one, took it out, and then went to defeat the second one and understabbed it. And when I understabbed it, it just went down. I was so confused. So I fell down the first time. Then I went onto I went onto it. It took me a while to get on, but once I was on, I went to jump down. I went to jump on from the fins early, and I fell down. So I was like, fuck, fine. And then I did that again, and then finally on the 4th try. Sorry no. Oh no. That was the 3rd try to shoot. That was the 3rd try. The 2nd try, I didn't get the jump off of the fin. And then the third try is one that happened. I miscounted, and I just jumped off Phaedra's ass. Took me 4 tries. And then Zenobia soft-locked on the mean pillar. So that was fun. I am going to postpone me learning TOG just because I want to learn Breath of the Wild. I really want to learn Breath of the Wild. The any percent category. Once I beat the game, like, completely. Not 100% the game, but I want to, like, properly, like, do all of the main quests, get the true ending, do all of the DLC, do everything. And then I will beat Ganon, and then I'll learn how to speedrun it, and then I'll 100% it in my own. Yeah, Ruby, since Christmas Day, I have 40 hours in Breath of the Wild. I've been just obsessed with that game. It's amazing. For the past, 4 or 5 days, for the past 6 days, yeah, for the past 6 days, every single time I've been sitting down on this chair, I've been playing Breath of the Wild. Just constantly. I traded in Super Mario Odyssey just to buy a Pro controller for the game. I'll be getting the DLC for the Trois Rois Mages, or the Three Kings, or the is it the Three Kings? Is that how you call it in English? Le Rey Mao, the 3 Mage King. I'll be getting that. I'll be getting the DLC then. We 3 kings of Orient are. That's all I know about that, but yeah. Yeah, I will be getting the DLC then, and I will be beating it before. I've been told by a friend who 100% the game, it's best to beat it before you before you beat Ganon. So I'll be doing that. Because the way that I already said this on stream, but the way that I'm beating Breath of the Wild is I'm not searching anything online. I have one friend who has 100%. My best friend has 100% of the game, so I am using him as a guide for some things. You know, like a couple things. You know, like, the weapons from the Guardians. Do they break? Do they stay in there? You know, that kind of those kind of like technical questions. And then the rest of it, I'm just doing it completely on my own. This is the only game I've ever gone in with that mindset of I'm gonna do it on my own and, you know, like, beat it as it was meant to, without any like guides or anything like that. Because I'm usually very weak-willed when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I'm also really bad at puzzles. Hey, thanks, Sancho. Oh, come on. It is a great game. It is soaring to the top of my favorite games of all time, alongside Shadow and Persona 4. Alongside Shadow and Persona 4, it is just soaring up to the top. Sidebar, love your PB extension you have. I'd love to pick your brain later on how you imported your style settings. Sure, yeah, perfect. Oh, I love Breath of the Wild. Like, okay, so I tried Breath of the Wild. Also, that was a very solid idea, by the way. I tried Breath of the Wild a couple years back. Sorry, a couple years back. Last year, something like that. Early last year. And a friend lent it to me. The same friend who 100% of the game. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It didn't call to me. But now, I've been watching a ton of Smollant this past like year. He plays a ton of Odyssey and he plays a ton of Breath of the Wild. And I've just been watching so much of him playing Breath of the Wild and just I've become obsessed with that game. I tried to get him to lend it to me, but with COVID and all that kind of stuff, I understand that he didn't want to. So I ended up buying the game, and I do not regret anything. I'm still not happy with the price I paid. I still paid 52 euros for a second-hand 2017 game. I'm very pissed about the price. It should be like 20, 30 tops. Do you think we could meet in... Definitely. 100%, man. Like, I am open any day of the week to meet up whenever. Like, of course, you know, like stuff like, you know, like being in like inside bars and, you know, going to people's houses, no. But like, you know, even if you want to like just have like have a drink outside, I'm fine. We could do a IRL, you know, outside-y stream. Inside, no, because it is, you know, stuff still is quite tense. And also, I live in a very small flat with 3 other people. But outside, definitely. Defo. Like, I always tell people, you know, like, if anyone visits Seville, I will be more than happy. Like I don't know why. I hate history. I hate studying history. But I know a shit ton about Seville's history and stuff like that, and like little tidbits, and like I'm more than happy to do like a you know, like a tour of Seville if anyone comes over ever. I'm more than happy to do that. Definitely. I was talking about something before, and Azama's distracted me from it. Thank you, Azama. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this year's August would be a thing still. Yep, I know all of the nice places, Azama. I can tour you the city. It is a beautiful city. Unfortunately, it is debatable. I don't know which one's prettier, Granada or Seville. I think Granada just wins just out of having the mountains right next to it. Like, that alone is beautiful. Yeah, I think next year is still a bit of a stretch for like a big meetup in England. It's like for Usu's fine, but for the rest of us we have to fly over and stuff like that. And... Oh, hello! That's your foot! Granada's definitely less flat, yeah, so there's a little flat boy. Yeah, casual strats. I don't have time to be trying shit. Yeah. That is the hope. I am unfortunately in like the final group in Spain that is gonna get the vaccines because I'm like a young I am a young university student with no sorry, I'm a young university student that isn't studying medicine that has no prior health conditions. So it's like so the guy was like, yeah, you'll survive. You'll get it last, don't worry. Luckily, out of my family, probably my brother's gonna be the first one to get it because he does have prior medical conditions. My parents are teachers, but they're not school teachers, so probably not. Because nobody cares about academies. The government doesn't care about academies. They don't fall under that kind of stuff. So even though they will be teaching with little kids, they probably won't get the vaccine with the teachers. Don't do that. Bad boy. That tiny stab might actually work because I did hit it with an arrow. Okay, no, never mind. I need to cancel his animation anyways. Depends. Wacky will be trying to Germany soon, no matter what. Since I mean, Seville, I think, is a really good place because Spain is cheaper. The only problem will be it's going to be very hot. That's one thing. But like, Spain is a lot cheaper and you're a bit more relaxed when it comes to coming over, I believe. But I would have to say, if it is in Seville, like if for some reason it is in Seville, my house will not be open because we barely fit 4 people in here. Even the flight, yeah, it's relatively cheap. You can. Seville Airport is quite connected. Like either you would have to fly to Seville or fly to Granada. One of the fly to Seville or fly to Malaga. Malaga has all of the flights. Seville has some. If you're going to Granada, you would go to Malaga and then you can take like a train or you can even take buses, honestly. Like Malaga down south is the most connected place, but Seville also has some connections. Yeah. Seville has connections with stuff like Heathrow and stuff like that. Amsterdam, I believe, as well. Not sure. Like Seville is relatively cheap. Like, why do you think all of the expats from Britain come over to Spain? Because it's cheap and we have very nice beaches, and we have sun. One fair warning: if it is in Seville, and you guys come in stuff like August and stuff like that, is gonna be around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius on a bad day. So keep that in mind. Bring very light clothing. It gets hot. Like, it's not 50 degrees air temperature, but like surfaces. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Granada's higher up and it's in the mountains. Seville, it's literally has one of the biggest rivers in the peninsula going straight through the middle. Oh no, don't worry, Tic Tac. In Andalusia, it's impossible to find a place without air conditioning. Like every single house, every single flat, everything has air conditioning. If you go up north, they are weird people and they don't have air conditioning. But in Andalusia, it is a must having air conditioning. Definitely. But to be fair, also it's very, very dry. So while it is very hot if you get into the shade. Yeah, AC is like water here. It's necessary and everyone has it. But as I was saying, it is very dry heat as well. So that's the good part, is that you can go into the shade, you can have something cool, and then it will wear. It's not like very sticky heat, which is like the horrible heat, which it may not be higher Celsius, but like I'd much rather be in like 50 degrees, like 0% humidity, 50 degrees, than like 35 degrees and like 80% humidity, because you cannot get rid of that heat. If it's humid heat, you're fucked. That's it. You're just gonna be hot for the rest of your life. Meanwhile, in Seville, because Almeria is like that, which is the other side of Andalusia. That's very humid. it's not as hot in the degrees Celsius, but it's so humid and it's horrible. It's impossible to escape the heat. Like, the only way to escape the heat is by putting your putting the air conditioning at like 18 degrees. Wait 1 second. So how many people can you pound now? Sand's gonna be very confused. Son, he's like, there's like 10 people in the flat. It's like, what the fuck? Two out of two. 2 out of 2. Let's go. Nasty. Nasty 80% Hydras. Nasty. Straight up nasty. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Inflatable mattresses are much. Yeah, so like, Andalusia is the correct kind of hot. Like, I would still prefer it if it wasn't like boiling hot. But that's definitely my best 80% Hydras of any version of the game. Yeah, like, you can get away from the heat very easily in Seville. I'm just gonna save. Might as well get safe. Hold on. Damn, boy. Oof. Yeah, Corona's dog shit. Yeah. Come on, get on the horse. So, you guys know that this run is only gonna go downhill, right? Like, I've just peaked with this Hydras. I have peaked. Oh my god. My Hydras is off point. Like, I was a bit far away from Hydras, so I was a bit scared it was gonna work, but hell yeah. But yeah, whenever you want to, like, just like shoot me a message whenever you're around here in Seville, and we can meet up, and I will show you around. We can have some nice tapas outside, in a bar outside, obviously. And I can show you the city. It was 18 degrees C here today. My god. Nice and warm. I was wearing my very thick jacket and like 3 layers. Yeah, perfect. Hopefully you don't arrive here like during like one of my exams, but if it's a weekend, then I can definitely do it. Like, I don't mind taking a day off on studying to show you around, you know? A day or two off. I can always just do more work in the week before. There's a lot to see, a lot to do. We need to go up into the shrooms. That is a must for Seville. The mushrooms are pretty nice. They've grown on us, the mushroom. mushrooms. Like, at the beginning, no one liked them. And a lot of people still don't like them, but they've grown, you know. It's a nice place. At the end of the day, provides shade, that's the most important part, and it's a very nice view. Oh, the fucking lipstick tower we have. Oh, god, that's horrible. RTA, I think it's called. Horrid. Come on, Phaedra. Come on. This is such pain on PS2. It's as fast as aggro goes. Oh, the Alcázar. Yeah, definitely. I get him for free. Because I'm from Seville. Definitely, the Alcázar would be a great place to go. And if you're interested in history, the Palacio de Indias, or how it's called, it usually has some sort of like exhibition going on, which is right next to the Alcázar, right next to the cathedral. And also another thing is, let's see, what else is there to do in Seville? There's the Alcázar, there's that, there is, I was gonna say something, oh god. There's the Torre de Oro, but that's better to just look from the outside. Oh yeah, if you're interested in Star Wars, Padme's palace, or whatever it's called, I forget, is in Seville. Game of Thrones, where they did Game of Thrones, is in a town in the outskirts of Seville. There's also Italica. See, a part of Spain had all the Muslims stuck in the Middle Ages, right? Yes, Seville. Well, Granada was the final city to fall, I believe. So like, La Alhambra de Granada was the big fortress, where apparently, wait, let's see if I remember this. So the one who ruled was a kid. So apparently, when the Spanish were raiding the Alhambra, the kid went to cry to his mother, and his mother told him, "Llora, por lo que llora, o sea, llora como mujer por lo que no pudiste proteger como hombre," which is cry like a woman what you couldn't protect like a man. That is apparently what she told him when he went to cry to her, because apparently it was just like a kid ruling like the father died or something. I don't remember exactly on that, but that stayed with me. Llora como una mujer lo que no pudiste proteger como un hombre, which is very sexist, but you know, it is what it is. And then Seville, the very famous Giralda of Seville, which is the big tower in the cathedral, was a Muslim praying calling tower, I believe they're called. You know, one of those towers to call to prayer, basically. So that is the Giralda, and I believe the inside of the cathedral in Granada was also Muslim, right? Or was that Cordoba? I don't remember if it was Cordoba or Granada, the one that had like a Muslim, or that had like a weird mix of a mosque and a cathedral, which is very, very pretty. Because I know the Seville Cathedral, most of it was knocked down and then rebuilt as a Catholic cathedral. But I think Cordoba or Granada, one of the two, kept part of the mosque. So it's like a mosque inside of a cathedral. I think it was Granada. I'm not sure. I do think south of Spain is one of the prettiest places. The middle of Spain is fucking ugly. Like, if you have ever driven through Spain, oh my god, it's ugly. It's so ugly. It's flat and dead. That's all that the center of Spain is. Flat and dead. That's it. Oh, it's so ugly, the center of Spain. It's horrible. It's boring. It's dead. It's all just the fucking boonies. But the south and the coasts, beautiful. The north is fine. But like the center is just... Oh. Yeah, basically, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. It's so ugly. It's flat. Because Spain is very fucking flat. It's flat. It's ugly. It's horrible. Everything's dead. Well, I tried. we made it in Ajax with Jack. Also, Madrid is very overhyped. Did you guys know, by the way, Madrid, before it became the capital, it was a small town. It was like not important at all. The only reason Madrid is the capital is because it was in the center of Spain. If you want to see a very pretty place in the city, in the center of the country, Toledo is very, very pretty. That was the original capital. Actually, no. The capital was Seville. And then they changed it to Toledo when the Muslims came. Because they started capturing from the south. So they had to push it up forwards. Oh, fuck. Let's just go this way. So they had to push it up forward. So they went to Toledo. But then they needed a central place. And then they said, fine, we'll make it Madrid. And now it's just... It's dreary. I've never been to Barcelona. I've never been to Barcelona city. We don't really like Catalans. Down here in the south, we don't like it. They get all this preferential treatment because they, if you don't give us more money, we will leave. We will be independent, even though it's illegal. Me. And they just get a lot more money than the rest of Spain from the government. And then, you know, and then still complain. I don't know. And then also, Catalonia is very good at international press. It's like everyone from, so that's like they have played the international press very well, while our governments have not. Like the Spanish government has not played the press very well. So Spain is not seen very well from the Catalan independence point of view from the outside. Even though the Catalans are making a mockery of what being independent is and what they want. I think hearing Spanish accent with your list would bother me a lot. I mean, I'm really bad at speaking Spanish. I stutter a lot in Spanish. Like, I can barely speak it. But, you see, the good part about having a lisp in the south of Spain... Wait, actually, I don't have a lisp, I don't think. Oh, no, okay. I think... Wait, are you saying that because... when you've heard me speak Spanish? Because if it is like... it did. Because if it is like that isn't me having a lisp, that is the accent of my city. We don't really pronounce S's or anything like that, we just kind of, you know, dice through it all. Also Andalusian accent is the best accent. No, go, grab. Okay, it's fine. That's fine as well. Went real political real quick, but at the same time. Gracias, Majo. Technically, you see, if you're from Madrid, you say gracias. If you're from the south, you say gracias. So we have a very good dialect here in Andalusia. By the way, Azama, I don't know if you know, but some university students actually made a Spanish to Andalusian translator, because apparently Andalusian is a accepted dialect with with an actual way of writing it all, and it's a lot of fun. Gracias. Yeah, so that is not a lisp, Foxy. That is my dialect. Let's see if I can find it. It's called andaluz.es. It's a great website. It's a lot of fun. Look at this. .es. Andaluz.es. A mí que me cuenta, ese es andaluz.es. Las S, eso no existe. En Sevilla no se pronuncian las S. Nosotros decimos andaluz.es. ¿Qué? Es una página web. Es una página web. Yo estoy aquí jugando videojuegos. ¿Qué esto de estoy jugando videojuegos? No. Jugando videojuegos. ¿Ya está? Rápido. No sé por qué los del centro les gusta mucho ahí de voy a pronunciar todas las S. No. Nosotros aquí somos rápidos. Aquí nosotros lo que hacemos es, pues, economía del lenguaje. Nosotros acordamos cosas, no pronunciamos y pues tenemos nuestros acentos por aquí, acentos por allá. Pero tú sabes, el andaluz. Mi abuelo siempre decía, yo no hablo mal español, yo hablo un perfecto andaluz. So you're the Bavarians of Spain when no one else can understand you. I mean, we can be understood, it's just that other people... Yeah, people think we are Hicks, yeah. Well, actually, no. No. Actually, the Hick part is Extremadura, which is a great place, okay? The place is literally called Extremely Hard because it's extremely hard to live in. So it's just called Extremely Hard. Extremadura. It's hilarious. And then Hick. Yeah, no. Countryside Azama is gente que habla así, con muchas Z. Y yo, vámonos a comprar a Bellota con la Z. Yo soy de Sevilla. That's Hick. That's different. Surprisingly, Seville City has a completely different pronunciation to Seville Province. Seville Province has a very different pronunciation to Seville City. I am from the city. Pero one of my mother's teachers who studied English philologies would say, Madre campo de la Bellota. It's hilarious. Yo, mozo! ¿A dónde vas, mozo? Voy a recoger a Bellota. Vámonos al pub. Vámonos a tomar una cervecita. I think the Sevillian accent is a very pretty accent. You see, depending on where you're in Andalusia, people pronounce S's. So people pronounce different things. So like S's in Seville get ignored, or it's very SC. So it's Sevilla. So I get it Sevilla. While in where the fuck? Okay, I'm going to the correct place. Where in other places like Cordoba, they pronounce it like Z. Sevilla. Mojo. They pronounce it like Z. Meanwhile, there are other places that pronounce it like TH. Sevilla. And we are a mess of different dialects. Sevilla. I've heard people say Sevilla. Yo soy de Sevilla. That is hick. Saying Sevilla. Doing double L, the Y sound as SH. That's very hick. Yeah, no, it isn't a lisp, it is how we pronounce. And we don't speak a bad Spanish. We speak a perfect Andalusian, as my grandfather would say. No, but Azama, can you please translate something in the Andalu and then send it? Because someone has, South American Spanish isn't Spanish. I'm sorry. Because some people have made a translator from, that's fortunate. Some people have made a translator from Spanish to Andalusian, and it's hilarious. Because everything that I am saying has an official way of writing. So like, there is a way of writing everything that I am saying. And it looks like Portuguese, and it's great. It is honestly amazing. I thought I would hit that. No, are you kidding me? I'm so shy. If you guys want, you guys can translate stuff and I can pronounce it in my perfect civilian accent. What? Can you stop absorbing my shot, please? I wouldn't understand it anyway. Yeah, but then you would suffer with my pronunciation, which is a lot more fun. Oh yeah, this is one of my friends. That's how we write guapo. Guapo. He just one-shots me. Excuse you? He just one-shotted me. You son of a bitch. ¿Qué pasa, guapo? Estamos aquí hablando sobre el andaluz comparado con el español correcto de Madrid. Guapo is beautiful. Like, well, handsome. It's like saying, hey, handsome. But the way that we pronounce it, we don't pronounce it guapo, we pronounce it guapo. Like if it was with a W. Yeah. Hola, guapo. ¿Cómo te va, guapo? Eres muy handsome, mi niño. Estamos hablando sobre los diferentes dialectos que hay por Andalucía. Sobre las Z y las TH y las SH que hay por ahí. Very handsome, my boy, my baby. Mi nene. American Spanish and South American Spanish is in fact not. Can you not? Is in fact not Spanish. Like, shit's so different, I don't count it as Spanish. It's something different. Apart from wrong. Like, South American Spanish, I'm sorry, it sounds just... As a Spanish person, it sounds just so bad. Except Argentinian. Argentinian is a beautiful Argentinian is beautiful. But the rest? No. Nah, 1 cycle, that's fine. 2 cycle, that's fine. Argentinian Spanish is so different, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful accent. No, we don't really have racial stuff in Spain. Oh, I guess technically we do have a couple one, but not really. Vente pa acá. No. Azama, do you want to say something really Andalusian? Vente acá pa acá. That's the Andalusian way. Vente acá pa acá. That's the Andalusian way. Vente acá pa acá. Vente acá pa acá. A que sí, Carlos. A que sí, como decimos. No ni na. No ni na. Triple negative. We use triple negatives in the south as well. Triple negatives, which by the way is a positive, not a negative. You think nonina would be negative, but it's actually a way to say yes. Nonina would be like no shit. Akapaka. It does sound like a Pokemon name. It sounds like kind of like a crabby kind of Pokemon. You know, like some sort of crustacean insect. Pero ven, Akapaka is a very southern way of no, neither, nothing. It is the correct translation of nonina. Well, I mean, the literal translation of nonina. Nonina is no, neither, nothing. Which means yes, by the way. Of course, no, neither, nothing means yes. Like, come on. No ni rien. Yeah, but the thing is, we use a triple negative as a positive. A triple negative should be negative, but it is affirmation. It's positive. Which is stupid. Let's see what I think. I mean, mi arma. That is more civilian. You cannot get than mi arma. Which when I was younger, I thought it meant my weapon. But no, it is not my weapon. I used to think mi arma was my weapon when I was younger. But then I learned it's mi alma. And I'm like, oh, my soul, it means. For some reason, we call each other my soul. But with the pronunciation, it's mi arma. One word. M-I-A-R-M-A. Mi arma. If someone calls you mi arma, you have made it. You're now Andalusian. One of our favorite words down south, although to be fair, I think that's more of a Spanish thing, giri. We love saying giri. It's one of the best words. It's like, it is a derogatory way to refer to tourists. Mira ese giri. You have made it, Azama. If you have been called mi arma down here in the south, you are one of us. That's it. That's how it works. Me trying to speak Bavarian is cringe. I mean, I am never going to change my Spanish. Like, I'm gonna speak a perfect civilian Spanish for the rest of my life. I mean, perfect. I stutter a shit ton, but you know, as perfect as I can get it. You know. Like, My mum has told me a lot about this. But yeah, like there is a difference between like changing how you speak and adapting to it. So, for example, one example it gives me is like if you're up north where everyone's very polite, very quiet, very proper. If you just shout out at one of your friends, yo, Bisha, Bisha, venta ka pa ka, Bisha. That's not appropriate. But I'm still gonna. Wow, that was a pop and a half. But I'm still gonna speak a perfect civilian accent. Always. I am never going to change my accent for, like, being up north. Stuff like that. What? You say that, but you should see drunken people from the north. It surprisingly makes them more from the north. Because they're slurring stuff, they are pronouncing stuff even more than usual. So it makes them sound more from the north. At least here in Spain, I believe. I haven't seen many drunk northern people, but yeah. Oh, you cannot understand Andalusian farmers. It's impossible. They do not know how to, like, open their mouths. De campo que la bellota. Honk. Foxy, I checked the Capamon thing. It depends on which one you want. There are some that are free. There are others that are paid. I'm not finishing this run, by the way. There's no way I can beat this game and then beat PS4 in an hour 20. I will try my darnest. I speak. How's it called? I forget how the British accent is called, but I speak like I have no accent whatsoever when it comes to English. I just speak. How's it called? It's not standard British. There was a name for it, but I always forget the name for standard British. British English. You're not fully there, but it's there. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. JK and especially JK have accents. I speak standard British English. Yeah, throw in a couple like American words that I get from watching YouTube videos and shit like that, and listen to music. I understand properly British. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a charm to the accent that I can't understand properly. My favorite British accent is Scottish, and my favorite Spanish accent is Argentinian. Like, I love Southern Spain accent, but Argentinian is impossible to beat. It's such a nice accent. And you can understand Scottish better than Irish. I just see Irish as just, like, confusing American. That's how I see Irish. I constantly confuse people from Ireland being from America. To be fair, Ursa, I believe, is from further south than where she lives. So where she's from, her accent shouldn't be that hard. So it shouldn't be that harsh. Yes, but I mean, I don't want to, like, she moved a bit far away. That's what I'm gonna say because it's her thing to say. But no, I believe she isn't from. No, she is. She's not from Nottingham. She's from Southern. I don't know where she's from. I don't remember. But she is mid to southern England. But she lived in Nottingham. The Sheriff of Nottingham. Princess Bride. Great movie, Princess Bride. Need to rewatch it. It's been a couple years since I've watched it, and it's an amazing movie. I am the Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, nice. I think I went to Nottingham a couple years ago. Oh, 4 or 5 years ago. So I usually stay more in the south of the UK. Not like south, but I stay around Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire is like the most extreme case of like useless letters. It's like, why do you have to write so much for Gloucestershire? I've only been to London there twice. Once or twice I've been to London. It's fine. It's better than Madrid, but not by much. It's equally as dreary. Nottingham. I think Nottingham is quite nice. One place that isn't nice, by the way. I'm sorry if there's anyone from Durham, but holy shit, that city is not good. Oh, it has the Royal Armoury, which is a great museum. The Royal Armoury, that's great. Actual city, dreary. I've gone to the southernmost point of mainland Europe in Portugal this summer. So the southernmost point? So no, the westernmost point, not the southernmost point. Please, thank you. So this time oh, you fuck off. I went to the westernmost point of Europe. In Portugal this summer. Or Spain. As I've said, anyone who wants to come over to Seville, I will make arrangements and plans till the end of time to be able to meet you guys and give you a lovely tour of my lovely city. I love showing people with through Seville. Apologize and left him alone. Yes. And actually, no, we need Belchi for that. She has to represent. Just raid Sucky's place unannounced Monka S. If you need my address, the person to torture is Strato. What do you mean she? Oh, or are you talking about Bochi? Because if you're talking about Strato, that's hilarious. Ah, I overstabbed again. Fuck. Or not. Yo, Tic Tac, why are you bitching about Pelagia PS3? It's super easy. Ah. Bochi. She's from Malaga, I believe. I don't know where she lives, but I know she's from Malaga. Yo, Tic Tac. Pelagia PS3 is super easy. I don't know what you're talking about. Easy clap. Easy clap. Clap those cheeks, boys. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm from the west of Andalusia. I'm from Seville. Granada, Bochi is from Malaga, which is the mid-south, kind of eastish. Like southeastish, but more or less middle. And then Azama lives in Granada, which is east. Honestly, I don't know if you feel the same, Azama, but I forget Jaén exists a lot of the time. I forget. I feel so bad for Jaén. I forget it exists. I'm like, okay, which are the provinces in Andalusia? Okay, so it's Huelva, Seville, Córdoba, Málaga, Granada, Almería, and Jaén. I sometimes forget, and I think like Jaén is like a city in Córdoba, but no. It's the most forgettable place, unfortunately for them. Oh yeah, thanks. Same with Murcia. Okay, so I don't know if other countries have this, but in Spain we have there's two places in Spain that the entire country accepts that everyone forgets it exists. Teruel, which is a city in the middle, lost, and Murcia, which is a state in the southwest. Sorry, southeast. Sorry, in the southeast coast. Those two places basically don't exist. That's it. It's just no one remembers about those two places. It's just a fact. And I don't know if other countries have that. I mean, probably America probably has it because America's fucking huge. But like another one of the places that is more akin to Spain, you know. Am I going the right way? Did I go the wrong way? I'm so confused. What the fuck? Oh, did I go out the wrong way? I went out the wrong way. Hell yeah. Murcia is what I've mentioned here. Not over here. I went down the wrong way. I mean, to be fair, the forest is so different that it doesn't surprise me I went out the wrong way. I mean, at least I was going more or less the right way, which is I went out the wrong exit. I've had people try to tell me St. Louis doesn't exist, but they also say they've been there. Yeah, I don't know, okay. Let me be foxy. I'm not gonna try the frequency setup because yeah. Here the known jokes is Teruel and Murcia. For a second there, I almost forgot the name of Teruel, and I had just been talking about it. That's how much you forget about it. It's just two very forgettable places, unfortunately. And also here down in the south, I don't know if you know Azama, but here down in the south, we call the north anything that isn't Andalusia, we call the north. De Peñaperro para arriba is what we say. But Extremadura is like Andalusia's little brother. So Extremadura is part of the south. Even though it goes way into the middle. Yeah. For us, it's just the Peñaperro, which is a mountain range at the top of Andalusia, which is basically kind of like the natural border. It's called the Peñaperros, which is a very hard word to translate, but the Peñad is kind of like falling down a cliff, and then Perros is just dogs. So there's that. But that is kind of like the natural border between Andalusia and the rest of Spain. So we just say the Peñaperros para arriba, which is the Peñaperros are not. It is the north. Except Etamala, because those guys are basically like pocket. Well, not really pocket because they're massive. That's way too much. Not really pocket because they're massive, but it's... Oh no, wait, really? That one wasn't? So the one from last phalanx was? Excuse me? Okay. But yeah, so that's what we say. So the Peñaperro para arriba, the north. So you grab too high. Oh my god, this guy just loves letting go in this version. Holy shit. I'm not... Oh, recovery! Oh my god, the recovery! Oh my god, the recovery! Oh my god! Oh. Monka S. You know what? I might actually be able to finish the run if... I mean, okay, not would. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but I might be able. I play the EU one, obviously. Oh my god. I almost fell down. I'm surprised I managed to get that roll down. I was kind of pressing everything. I was kind of like, I'm falling off. Have fun with that, Foxy, and if you don't come back, Happy New Year. But if you do, then... Yeah, fuck it, why not? That's safe. I'm gonna close the window after this run because it's getting a bit cold again. And the heating's on. I might change my pants to something a bit more comfortable because I'm wearing nice pants. Which look very nice, but are very uncomfortable. I might try to see if I can get some anise in between runs. Anise is very nice. Quite strong. Yeah. PS3 has gone much better. I mean, to be fair, it's understandable that PS2 was a mess because it was the first time I was beating PS2. End of story. But like going into Zenobia, I am almost 1 hour. Like this. The other one would take 55 more minutes to finish. I did a 140. 142. 242, I believe, was my RTA on the PS2 one. PS3 one can be much smoother. Between less lag, well, between no lag and me knowing what to do. I mean, not everything. I had to do some casual strats, but you know, knowing what to do. Yeah. This has been a lot of fun, though. This is actually a lot of fun. But obviously, always with the best chat. The best chat, dude. I'm just thinking of a Chevrolet on Big Mac. That's all I can think of right now. I don't know why. It's the only thing I remember from French class. Je voudrais un Big Mac. That and et les trois rois mages. That's it. Je voudrais un Big Mac. There was also this horrible song, Les Cornichons, de la Buta. And then I don't remember how it went on, but it was like different foods. It was horrible. Yeah, I remember the Three Kings one. because we had to do like dialogues basically, and there was one about Seville. So we were talking about the Three Kings and Semana Santa and stuff like that. Oh yeah, if you want to visit Seville in the most packed but the pretty on its prettiest, Semana Santa, amazing. I mean, it's packed, and next year it has already been cancelled for next year. Like under normal circumstances, it's packed, but it is the prettiest thing. Semana Santa, and I'm not one of the people who likes Semana Santa much, but there's this one procession called El Silencio, or the Silence, and that one is just beautiful. It is because usually for those who don't know, in Seville for Holy Week, or how it's called, Easter. Sorry, for Easter. The Easter, we have a ton of processions, all across Spain. But the two very well known ones are all of them in Seville and one in Huelva, which is El Rocío, which is a different kind. And very hick, but you know, but Seville is the famous one with all the processions, and we have a ton of them. It's just a week of processions after processions after processions. People walk like big ups to anyone who is a Nazareno, which by the way, unfortunately, it looks like the KKK. Like Americans coming in Holy Week, read up on it before you think we're all a bunch of racists, because we're not. But there's the processions and people who dress up as Nazarenos, which unfortunately look like the KKK. Although we came first. Nazarenos was first, and then the KKK was created and all that kind of stuff. And we have beautiful procession, you know, like statues of different scenes of the Bible and stuff like that, and it crosses the entire city. They'll end up in the cathedral. It takes hours and they're very pretty. And there's one called El Silencio, which is by far my favorite, because usually it's a ton of people. Like under normal circumstances, like you can barely walk down the streets. It's a ton of people, ton of kids, ton of people watching. And with El Silencio, everyone's completely silent. Like the streets are completely quiet when that procession goes through, and it's really beautiful. Like at night when they're going through, the lights of the candles, and just everyone's just completely quiet. And that's why it's called The Silence. And it is by far my favorite. I believe it's I believe it's the Thursday is when that one comes out. I'm not sure. As I said, I am both atheist and I'm not a big fan of Semana Santa. But it's grown on me over the years. I am a bit sad that we couldn't have it this year, but I mean, much better than actually having it. Oh, by the way, Azama, there is this great comedy that is a Spanish comedy that, well, I mean, more than Spanish, it is an Andalusian comedy that it is about two grave robbers, two bank robbers who are really bad at their job and are very from the south, and if you live in the south, it is a hilarious movie. I need to remember how it was called. If anyone here is Spanish and remembers the name of that movie, I'm trying to think of it. Can't think of it. It's El Mundo en Nuestro. I think that's how it's called. El Mundo en Nuestro. If it's like two very civilian-looking guys, like Chav's civilian, then it's that movie. It's such a good movie. Like if you don't live in the south, especially from Seville, but like from Granada, you will understand it easily. It's hilarious. The end scene is great. And like that, and like that's like a proper Seville Chav hick accent. The one that they have. And it's a hilarious movie. It's very, very lighthearted. And then there is, even though it gets a lot of shit, there is Ocho Apellido Baco. That it gets a lot of shit because when it came out, it was so big and it was everywhere that people got sick of it. But I still think that the original is a very, very fun film as well. Come on. Come on, you. That one's also one that you need to be from the south to like get very well. From the north it also works. But that one's very, very funny. And the main actor, Danny Rovira, really nails the civilian, even though he's from Malaga. He still does a very, very good job of being a very civilian person. I think the stereotype of a civilian person is very, very funny. Like a pastel pink shirt, like a pastel pink like polo shirt, short sleeves with it, and then like a shirt around the neck, very tight jeans. The hair is completely, like covered in hair gel and pulled back. I think it's a hilarious, and it's a true stereotype, by the way. Like, I know people who dress like that. It is 100% true, and it's hilarious. With the bracelets with the Spanish flag. Amazing. Can you notice that I love my city? It's a bit noticeable, I think. Bonk. Come on, boy. Spanish series I can see. La Casa de Papel. I haven't watched it, but I've heard great reviews about it. Another one that's really good is The Plague. That one is about, the plague. Which is actually set in Seville, just, old Seville. That one is a really good, like, drama, historical series. Come on. Come on. What the hell? Magnet hands to the rescue. I'll climb up a tiny bit. I love Southern Spain. I hate Spanish because I stutter a lot and I'm really bad at expressing myself. But I do love the country, and especially Andalusia. Bonk. Hell yeah, how am I doing? It's pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna go straight for casual. Intended strats for Argus. Straight for it. I'm not even gonna try, Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Let's go. Next one. Oh, bad. I feel a bit bad that I'm not gonna be able to watch your well, a lot of your stream, Azam. It's just I am like I will stay for quite a bit, but I won't be able to watch most of it. Maybe if Eco goes on for a while, I could catch it in the morning, but I don't think so. Wait, what did I say that you were talking about Aurelia to come feeling in such good communities? What was I saying? What was I saying? Gotta have the memory of a goldfish right now. I think the insanity started sinking by the third time I'm beating this game. Yeah. Oh, amazing, just constant, like, you can just choose. Oh, I just pulled my hair. Oh. Dear God. Yeah, I think El Mundo es Nuestro. The correct film from 2012. Yes, it is. El Mundo es Nuestro is that one from 2012. It's a lot of fun. It's a very dumb film. Very, very dumb. It's a very sad one. Ooh, no! Let's get rid of the gamer gunk. A lot of gamer gunk, holy shit. Yeah. We are on world record pace, boys and girls. I'm cold. I need to close that window. I don't really have time to do this right. Okay, I'm just gonna go for casual Argus, and I'll give Malice one try just because Malice can kill me very easily. And I still think I can possibly do it. But Argus, I have zero chance of doing it. Well, mainly because it can't be done. Turn down the light a bit. It's been leaving me blind for the past 4 hours. I've been going at this for 4.5 hours, really? Huh. Time really flies. I didn't even realize I was going on for so long. I mean, because it becomes nighttime at like 2 in the afternoon for some reason now, thanks to daylight savings, I've just lost all concept of what time is. Oh, by the way, Azama, I have plans to start watching up videos and tutorials on how to use Adobe After Effects. So I will get back to you on how easy it is, or how easy or how hard it is to learn to do like stream animation stuff. Because I would like an animated stream, because I really like my overlays, but it's very, you know, like, I wouldn't say stale, but you know, everything's like still images and like one stock OBS transition. So I kind of want to try to learn that. No promises on me actually learning it, but there will be an attempt. Oh yeah, if you jump and whistle, like whistles in like this weird like contorted position, the fuck's wrong with you? Not even gonna give you the chance of day, or the time of day. Sorry, the chance of day. I'm just turning the fuck around. Ran all the way here just to turn around. SMH. Can shoot his head to like. That doesn't really matter. It's like full style there, anyways. So. Okay, should be enough. Now you will will turn, I will whistle to make sure you're still pissed off at me. Not pissed off at me, but... Pew. Very kind, sir. Very, very kind. Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm always very reluctant to, like, search up, like, tutorials and that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, but I need to watch, like a 1.5 hour video and stuff like that. And so I'm very reluctant to check out tutorials. Luckily, Photoshop was very, like, Photoshop is very intuitive when it comes to learning how to do Photoshop. Because, like, you know, like, this does, you know, this does, this replaces this cuts this moves this. It's all, like, very intuitive, very, like, this is what I want to do, very visual. Animation stuff, like After Effects, it's like, oh! Yes, I am on OBS. I do use OBS. I started using Streamlabs OBS, but that thing's dog shit. And it played really poorly with my... I actually use just a... I do have Luma transitions, but I use just like a stock transition. Or a stock Luma transition from OBS. Like, I have this transition, you know? And I quit out just before, like, you know, void run. Yeah, no, transitions, like, I believe they're the transitions. I wonder where this will break. Just a different color. Amazing. Oh no, wait, you're not meant to shoot him during this. You're meant to just let him do his thing. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess it's like applying like a layer mask, I guess. Like a layer mask transition. So like that also uses black and white. So that's how that works. Okay, it's good to know. Oh. That's pretty neat. This run is also been very good. If we like accept that I don't know some of the PS2 only strats. Like the strats I have decided to do have gone very, very well. Like apart from like not one cycling dirge. Not really. Forget you. You can't really spam buttons in this game because it overwhelms it a bit. I'm just gonna drop down. I just drop down because I just go for the punch. Like it's just easier. But to the G-board, I do want to. If I don't have to show the credits, I'm definitely going to post it to the OG board. Just because I love the idea of like having the... Yeah, no, I grabbed it high up. I love the idea of having a run posted to like the 2005 one. Yeah. Because, you know, I am doing this as a celebration to Team Eco. So, you know, I want to be on every single board possible. I'm on the Cat 2 extensions, I'm on SOTC, I'm on Eco. It's just the original SOTC, which this run will... God, it's all black. Which this run will cover. And then, the other thing. The words, you know? Thingy. Thingamabob. The Last Guardian. That's the one. And I hope, I truly hope, I'm going to say it just in case, I truly hope the next Gen Design / Ueda game / Team Eco game comes out on PC, because I really want to be part of the like initial speedrunning group, like breaking the game, because that looks like so much fun. like watching you Azza with the Pathless has really made me want to speed run a game when it comes out. Definitely. Which, by the way, my dad did end up buying the Pathless for PS4, so it's here. It is installed over there, you know. Pathless, waiting to be played by me, but Breath of the Wild now takes complete and utter priority over my entire life. Definitely, definitely. It looks like so much fun. And also, I would for once not be out of my depth when chatting with you guys over some more technical stuff. Because I still have so much to learn. Oh. That was a load freeze and a half. I still have so much to learn about SOTC. And Eco. And The Last Guardian, obviously. I know jack shit about The Last Guardian. I know some about SOT. I know something about Eco. I know quite a bit about SOTC, but like nothing compared to a lot of you guys. Going too fast for the round. I'm speed running past the PS3's capability. I'm too fast, too furious. I don't think it'll be a sub 2 hour PS3. Unfortunately, just about though. But I don't think in like 9 minutes I can defeat Malice and do the Dormin split. I think that's gonna take a bit more. Maybe, but I don't have my hopes up. But what is true is that this is gonna be a PB or PB. If we take my first run as my first ever run, which it is, I am going to quote unquote PB for about 40 to 45 minutes. Which just goes to show how important just a minimal amount of preparation brings. And also, you know, having more than 10 frames average over the entire run. But that's another thing. I really hope I get a sub 2 hour. I've also got to not be too hot-headed with the PS4 version. Like, I've got to accept... Not really. Like, I've got to accept that there's some tricks that I'm not going to be able to do. Because I haven't practiced and I'm not good at any percent. So I'm going to just, like, try some trick. I'm going to try a trick and then just go for backup straight, directly. Like, even on Argus, I'm going to have to, like, accept. Because I am on a tight time. Like... I'm on a tight timer even for speedrunning. Like I have a bit of a hard cap on when I have to finish this run, yes or yes. Secret percent, ooh, I am very... I am waiting anxiously to see that. I mean, to be fair, blind first runs for the Katsuya extensions is the best way of doing it. Just go for it, just do it. Bible thump for aggro. Pepperoni. But yeah, definitely looking forward to finding out what your thing is. I had these guys guessing so much. Still in pajamas. No, I went out for a walk this morning. Went out to buy some Doron. I had to go to 4 supermarkets to find chocolate Doron. Suchar. SMH. What has the world become? Where one cannot just get Doron. It's a disgrace. Oh, do you know what is the New Year's tradition in Spain, Azama? For the New Year's. Like the day of New Year, not like actual like New Year's, not the 12 grapes, but the day of. No. Another one. There is another tradition on New Year's Day, which is for lunch. The first meal of the year is lentils, lentil soup. That is the traditional first meal of the year in Spain. New Year's Day lunch, lentil soup. Always. Not sure why, but apparently it's good luck or something like that to have lentils first day of the year. If Strato were here, he could validate that, but he fortunately finally received his VR headset today, which is the reason why Strato hasn't been around. He's just playing in VR. Oh, I have to hold forwards? No, I don't. What? Full jumps in this game confuse me. Okay, one try, one opportunity. Bonk. Foxy roll, okay? Foxy roll. Let go. Why is he not rolling instantly? No clue. I don't know why, he's just not rolling instantly for me. I'm trying to like spam triangle, but not in this game. Well, that's fine. I just do casual strats. It's not that much longer. I mean, it's much shorter than just trying it over and over again. No, don't you dare. Thank you. You know, I should honestly wear my headphones for this fight. Like, the audio cues are quite important. Like, I can hear the game. The reason why I'm not wearing the headphones is because I don't have any volume control, and the first two games are very loud. Meanwhile, with the PS4 one, I can adjust the volume so it's quiet for me. I mean, I can adjust it in OBS, so... you guys hear it properly? Don't fall down there. For tea tonight, I'm having like different handy foodie thingies. Or like huevo calfao, I'm not sure how they're called. Basically, kind of like deviled eggs, kind of. I believe that's how you call it in English. I like deviled eggs and like little sandwiches and you know all that delicious stuff. I had a big meal before for lunch. Rude. Just rude. Excuse you, Malice. Oh. Cool. Oh my god. He's relentless today. Oh my. Nah, no sub 2 hour PS3, although it's gonna be very close. What is the speedrun thing for? How much would like a 2 hour and 1 minute run put me at? I'm always very scared of doing that way of going up there. I usually do a jump to the back, but it didn't really work on the PS2, so I'm just gonna be safe and just go for... God, I hate jumping in this game. Very weird doing like full jumps. Full jumps don't work in this game properly. It's very annoying. Good thing about playing classic on the PS4 is that I can switch between games with no problems when it comes to control. I have problems when it comes to like strats, but controls, no problems. I'm used to these controls. Even if they're a bit dirty and there's like a couple things that no. Oh, what? Okay, okay, okay. Second try. That is about the most ridiculous recovery I've seen in Malice history. So that was a recovery and a half. Okay. Am I too far forwards for the plan? Nope. Thank you, Malice. I got knocked by the ring of fire because I was too close, but I was still holding R1 because I was jumping very low, so I wanted to grab onto like the little chest piece. So I got knocked back into his arm. My god, wow. That was a... Did you see that, Foxy? Got a very good, like, recovery on Malice. How's he going? Very, very nice. That's unfortunate. No, basically I was gonna jump from the arm to the chest. I got too close to the ring, and I got knocked back. But then I grabbed back onto the arm, just by chance. Obviously, it was no skill whatsoever. I just got pushed into the arm. I had two very good recoveries. I had the phalanx one, which was I was going down, but then I missed, but landed on like one of the the small spikes, and managed to roll back onto phalanx. Just about as well. So this is going to be, what, a 45-minute PB from the PS2 one? 45-minute PB? Come on, you guys. Get away. Get away from me. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Epa. Finish. Hi. You can't do the upwards vape nation, can you? In this game. Oh. Oh. I'm trying to do the upwards vape nation, but he won't. He was going forwards. Cuts and bait. Love it's more like a steam. It's like a very sorry, no, not steam, a mist. It's like a very light blue mist. This run was very clean. Obviously, it's not like a good speed run because I had to do a ton of cutscene. Baby, let's go. I had to do a ton of like casual stuff. I had to do casual Phaedra. I had to do casual Argus. I had to do half casual Malice, casual Zenobia. But like what I set out to do, it went relatively well, all of it. And I'm about to finish, and if I can finish this quickly, I will have finished this on the 5-hour mark of the stream. We're currently at 5 hours streaming. Come on. I need to finish this in 5 hours of stream. Bonk! 5 hours, let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. That's a 41-minute PB? That's a 41-minute PB. Okay, so we're in commercial break 2. Just like before, I'm just gonna turn off the PS3 because I don't care about the credits. I will switch to the... I will not... I will leave the splits on screen, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes to stretch my legs, go to the loo, do a couple of things, and then we'll be back to hopefully beat this. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll be right back.